Hey everyone, this Juke and Q here. Today we're going to be cooking up some pork shoulder. We're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to cook this one hot and fast. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow down below. You're not going to want to miss this one. This is a great cook when you're a little bit shorter on time, but you still need that delicious pulled pork. Let's go. Alright, let's prep this pork shoulder. First we're going to score the fat cap. I like to do this for a couple reasons. Creates more surface area for the rub, which means more flavor, plus it also looks awesome and makes for a great presentation. Next, I like to hit that pork shoulder with the hot sauce binder. Doesn't give it a ton of hot sauce flavor, but it does add a little bit so you know that it's there. Then I like to hit it with my Smoke Junkie rub, and then we're going to let that meat sweat for about 15 to 30 minutes before we get it on the grill. Alright, let's take a look inside our Traeger Timberline. We got this set to 225 degrees super smoke. As you can see, I'm going to go second shelf for my pork shoulder on there. I got a water pan underneath. It's going to add some moisture to the cook. Also going to help catch some of those drippings. Going to make clean up a breeze. We're going to be getting that pork shoulder on soon. Alright, pork shoulder just went on the Timberline. Let's get a quick peek before we close it up for an hour or two here. Let the meat sweat. Nice hot sauce binder. My Smoke Junkie seasoning. We're going to let this go at 225 for about an hour. And then we're going to crank the temp up. And then hopefully we're going to have a hot and fast cook. Let's see how it goes. It's time to wrap our meat. We've hit about 160 degrees internal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw it in the Cambro. I'm going to put some agave, Smoke Junkie, a little bit of hot sauce on there, and then I'm going to add some Coca-Cola to the bottom of the pan. Just add some moisture. We're cooking it hot and faster. Don't want things to dry out too much, and it'll just help keep that pork shoulder nice and moist. Alright, we just wrapped the pork shoulder with a little bit of Coke, agave, hot sauce, and some more Smoke Junkie. We have it in the Cambro. See a little bit of liquid in there. I like to add a little bit of moisture to the cook when cooking it hotter and faster. We're at 325. We'll let it go a little bit, see where our temp's at. And if we need to, we'll crank it up. We're looking at about 5 to 6 hours on this cook. Alright, so for our pork shoulder, including the rest time, we were just around 7 hours. We can definitely go faster, we can definitely go hotter. Usually pork shoulder cooks are taking me around 12 to 14 hours, so if I can save 5 hours, that's a big win. If you're in more crunch time, you can definitely, instead of that part where I cranked it up to 275, you can go to 300, 325. Then after the wrap, instead of 325, you can go 375. Some people even go 400. You just want to make sure you're not getting too much much heat and burning anything with that meat, especially with pork, because a lot of times the rubs and the wrap we're using has sugar in it, so just make sure that's not burning. But this hot and faster cook is a ton of fun.